Hello everybody, welcome to Kairos Reactions. I'm your friend Kairos, and this is something that you guys suggested me in my Forestella's reaction from Suis Malade. I think this is the original for what I understood in the comments, Lara Fabian. And many people suggested that I should react to her version, and even someone even let me this link. So that's what we're going to do in this very moment. Without any further ado, Lara Fabian, Je suis malade from Lara with Love. So, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you so much. I don't believe that a language will limit an emotion. So there's not a specific language to say something that comes from the heart. You can say something from the heart in Japanese, Indian, Italian, English. It doesn't matter, as long as it's sincere. I truly believe specific feelings, true feelings, have no limitations or no barriers when it comes to honesty.
That's an interesting comment considering what I said in my last video with Forestellas about how certain languages are best suited for certain expressions. This is not contradicting nor going against what I suggested. It just makes it broader. Let me explain. She said there's not one language that limits any emotion. I agree with her on that. The only point I made is what some languages are easier to get certain type of emotions. If, for example, it's a love song, French, Spanish are very easy to compose the message you want to share. If you want something a little more aggressive, you have English, you have German, you have Russian, anything. If you want something with a little more sensuous feeling, there is French again, there is I forgot, there's Turkish, there's some Arabic language that fit into that, even some Japanese. The Japanese also can be very good for a mixture of emotions, which not necessarily have to be defined in one line. Because, for example, I have reacted to Bandmate. Bandmate has made me cry, mostly when they are doing their acoustic versions, but that's because the sound and the language fits, and that's where Lara Fabian comment goes in. There's no barrier for the language is not a barrier as long as you are saying something from the heart, and that's where I agree 100%. You can make me cry in German, in Japanese, in Spanish, in French, in Russian, in Turkish, in whatever. If you have the feeling while you're singing or performing. And having said that, I think this may be an emotional reaction again. So let's resume this.
Je ne rêve plus, je ne fume plus, je n'ai même plus d'histoire. Je suis laide sans toi, je suis sale sans toi, comme une orpheline dans un dortoir. Je n'ai plus envie de vivre ma vie. Ma vie cesse quand tu pars. Je n'ai plus de vie, et même mon lit se transforme en quai de gare. Quand tu t'en vas, je suis malade, complètement malade. Comme quand ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait seule.
That's a good moment to pause. Okay, I I have never heard Lara Fabian before. I may have heard her name, but that's it. Her voice is so beautiful, so beautiful, and she has a great range also, and she can sing with emotion. The first "Je suis malade" gives me chills. I was a bit too shocked to react with my body like sometimes I do. Her voice is so I don't have a word to describe it. Attracting, magnetic, engaging. Add all the adjectives you want to add here. I want to start this over. It's worth it. And on top of that, thanks to the English subtitles, I'm getting what she's singing. When I reacted to Forestellas, I have no clue what they were singing about. Like I said, I don't speak French. Probably I should learn it because it's useful. And now I'm getting the story, and there's a lot of solitude in the lyrics, and it shows in the voice.
Je ne rêve plus, je ne fume.
That's another point. When she starts, she makes a pause that it's short, but it feels long, and the deep breath she takes before she starts singing, it adds to the feeling she's portraying next. This.
Je ne rêve plus.
Those are performing skills that either just study or you just make it natural. And I got the feeling she's making it natural.
Je ne fume plus. Je n'ai même plus d'histoire. Je suis laide sans toi. Je suis sale sans toi. Comme une orpheline dans un dortoir. Je n'ai plus envie de vivre ma vie. Ma vie cesse quand tu pars. Je n'ai plus de vie. Et même mon lit se transforme en quai de gare. Quand tu t'en vas, je suis malade, complètement malade, comme quand ma mère sortait.
That second mala is the one that really sensible.
Malade, complètement malade, comme quand ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait seule avec mon désespoir. Je suis malade, parfaitement malade. T'arrives, on ne sait jamais quand. Tu pars, on ne sait jamais où. Et ça va faire bientôt 2 ans que tu t'en fous comme un rocher, comme un péché. Je suis accrochée à toi, je suis fatiguée, je suis épuisée de faire semblant d'être heureuse. Quand ils sont là, je bois toutes les nuits et tous les whisky pour moi ont le même goût et tous les bateaux portent ton drapeau. Je ne sais plus où aller, tu es partout. Je suis malade, complètement malade. Je verse mon sang dans ton corps et je suis nous et je meurs. Quand tout est du dos, je suis malade, parfaitement malade. Tu m'as privé de tous mes chants, tu m'as vidé de tous mes mots. Pourtant je crois que j'avais du talent avant ta peau. Cet amour m'a tué. Si ça continue, je crèverai seule avec moi, près de ma radio, comme un gosse idiot, en écoutant ma propre voix qui chantera. Je suis malade, complètement malade, comme quand ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait seule avec mon désespoir. Je suis malade, c'est ça.
That part where she is just singing by herself with no instruments hits harder than the whole song, and that's saying a lot. As you can see, I'm already crying. I now I confirm that you guys like to see me cry, and her voice and that part with just her voice.
Qui chantera.
Silence.
Je suis malade, complètement malade, comme quand ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait seule avec mon désespoir. Je suis malade, c'est ça. Je suis malade, tu m'as privé de tous mes chants, tu m'as vidé de tous mes mots, et j'ai le cœur complètement malade, cerné, de barricade. T'entends, je suis
Uh, Excuse me. What just happened here?
T'entends, je suis
Uh, Give me a moment. Okay, so I needed a moment to put myself together. There are some things I want to say about this piece of art. That I have no other way to describe this. First, Being the first time I ever heard Lara Fabian, I really love her voice. It's such a beautiful voice. Plus, she has a great range, a great control, and she can sing with emotion. Other than that, she can also perform like she's an actress. She makes some gestures while performing that were pure acting. From the first moment where she is making a pause longer than needed and then took the deep breath before she starts singing, that's acting. Then, when she's describing certain parts and she makes this gesture while singing, I got goosebumps from that. And then we have the cappella part where she's just singing alone and her voice fills the room. She doesn't need the instruments. You know how hard that is to have a voice that you can just sing without any instrumentation? That's really hard to do. And she can breathe while holding a note and make it longer. The last elongated note, I counted about 23, 24 seconds, maybe more, maybe less. But she breathed at least once so she could continue elongating the note. It's a moment, a fraction, and that's the only time I noticed she breathed. And I'm blown away. Her voice make me more emotional than for Stella's version. And for Stella fans, before you jump into my neck, let me clarify. I really love for Stellas. I love what they're doing. Their voices complement each other. They are great singers. They're top notch. But this, I think, is the original. And if that's so, I have to say I prefer this version most because her voice was so beautiful, passionate, and full. I could feel the despair in the voice while she was singing. And for Stella, made me feel the same, the desperation, the anguish, but each different singer brought something different. One sing the desperation, one sing the anger, one sing the loneliness, one sing the sadness. She sang the four emotions at once throughout the whole song, and that's impressive. Wow, 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 wow. I need to hear more from her. I didn't know her, but I think that right now I'm in love with her. No jokes here. I really love her voice, her performance, and I need more. I know there's something with the mash, and I may react to that later, and I'm sure I'm going to be. I'm not sure how I'm going to survive that, but I will do it. But then I'll wrap it up here. If you make it this far into the video, thank you so much. Please share, like, subscribe. You know the drill. But there's something new. I just opened my buy me a coffee account. So if you want to support the channel and help me grow, you can buy me a coffee, and I'll be really thankful for you. The links is down there in the description, and in the comments, please tell me what other songs from Lara Fabian I should react to because I need to hear more of hers. But I'll contain myself and not go looking for it. I'll expect your suggestions and I'll react to what you said I should react. So that will be all for the moment. Thank you so much. Please be safe and see you next time.